100 bushfires are raging across southeast Australia. 30 of them are uncontained. The fires have killed at least one person and forced thousands to evacuate. The flames have destroyed at least 100 homes near Sydney and scorched 50,000 hectares. Evacuees describe having to get out with little notice.
Flames have no mercy.
Pretty much I was in the house and it came through pretty quick, mate. So, you know, you got to be prepared for these things.
Did you save your house?
Mate, I don't know. I put a bit of water on it, did the best I could.
Officials say almost 100 fires are burning across New South Wales, some of them completely out of control. The smoke blankets the ground, an indication of quite how fierce these fires burn. Sydney too, suffocated by smoke. The fires have been called the worst in years, and officials warn that it could take a few days to bring them under control.
Fire crews are still tackling the blazes on the outskirts of Sydney, despite temperatures and winds easing. One man died whilst trying to protect his home.
We can only be proud of what's unravelled in the last 24 hours. To be talking with family and loved ones last night of our firefighters in hospital, I am pleased that their spirits are high. It's a very difficult scenario, and as I mentioned yesterday, a number of our firefighters, a number of the emergency workers, they're part of these communities, and they are too suffering loss. They've lost their homes. They know they've lost homes of their neighbours. The thing that always worries me is that firefighters beat themselves up. They absolutely regret that they're not able to save everything. But the reality is, under these sorts of conditions, you simply can't. It's a reality.
The damage to property and countryside, though, the worst seen for at least a decade.
We are unclear yet as to how many properties have been lost, but it's suspected that by the time we finish counting, it'll at least be in the hundreds.
As many continue to burn out of control, the forecast is for cooler weather and lighter winds, but not the rain the firefighters, many of them volunteers, so desperately want. Only a month into spring, most expect many more bushfire emergencies to come. This just a frightening foretaste.